Hi, Peter! He was ahead of me, a quick morning slalom between the headstones, holding his briefcase in one hand and his travel card already out in the other. Peter! He slipped on the wet grass. I felt bad, but it was a chance to catch up, which I did. Hi, Nyla, he said, steadying himself against the rough stone. He still held the travel card between his fingers. Sorry, I said. Didn't mean to startle you. Sorry, he said, too. He looked into my eyes. His were large and brown, and I wanted to throw my arms around him. Instead, I leant against another headstone and tried to appear cool and distant. I'd love to stay and talk, Peter said, but I'm already late for my lecture. Oh, so much for being cool. I felt foolish. I didn't have a lecture to go to, or anything else except bed. Let's go have a coffee some other morning, he said. So he was declining an invitation I hadn't even made. It sounded very smooth and practiced. Was Peter a girl magnet? I hadn't thought so, but if I liked him. Yeah, well, let's see when there's a good time, I said, and started to walk towards the road. Peter nodded. When he lifted his hand, I could see that he'd grazed his skin on the gravestone. Tiny red marks shot up underneath, but were not quite bleeding. He would carry that all day, to remember me. He saw what I was looking at. Not the worst thing that's ever happened in a graveyard, he said, meeting my eyes and laughing a bit. Woo-hoo! We both chanted at the same time. More laughter. Everything can be funny after a night shift. And when you're not sure if you're flirting or if you should be, or if it's all nothing anyway.